This is probably gonna trigger all the gym bros out there, but the reality, man, is like you benching 100 kgs, 225 pounds, isn't gonna pay the bills. It's not gonna retire your family. It's not gonna allow you to start traveling. It's not gonna give you a life of freedom. It's not gonna do shit for any of those things that really, really matter. And in this video, I'm gonna tell you about like the stuff that actually matters. And you probably have like a limiting belief right now. You probably have the belief that these habits and like working out and getting really strong in the gym and like starting to meditate and doing all these routines is gonna make you more confident. It's gonna make your life better. It's gonna allow you to start having just a better experience in life in general. And I used to think the same way. I had that for a long time. I thought that like if I could just bench more, if I could just like meditate a bit more and like become like get all these habits dialed in my life. If I can just do that, then my life will be better. I'll get more freedom. I'll be able to start traveling. I'll be able to start like taking care of my parents. I'll be able to like do all the things I want to be able to do. But what you will realize is this is like a very common thing that I see a lot of young guys I speak with as well. Is like you think that all these habits are gonna make you rich. You think that all of these like routines and all of these like millionaire morning routines and millionaire mindset and like millionaire workout routine, you think that that is the most important things. You're overvaluing the importance of those things. And what the thing you're undervaluing, the thing that you're missing out on, what you're not understanding is that, yeah, obviously like working out is gonna help you. It's gonna help you make more money. Having a good mindset and having good beliefs is gonna help you make more money. Yeah. But none of those things are income producing activities. You could be meditating all day long. You could be like lifting like 200 kilos bench press. You could be like dialed in like crazy, but you can still make no money at all. I had it for a long time where I had like the perfect routine. I would be waking up at the perfect time. I'd be working out for 1 hour in the morning, meditating for 30 minutes, journaling, and then I started working, and then in the afternoon I'd be working out. I had a perfect diet. I was fasting. I was like doing all of these different things, and I was broke. I live with my parents, super insecure, super broke. I had like literally like $500 in my bank account. And the reason behind it was I didn't understand this concept. I didn't understand the fact that you can literally be having the worst routine ever. You could be, I don't know, like drinking and like watching Netflix and scrolling Instagram reels all day long and still make 10K a month. Because the thing that actually matters is just you doing the fucking work. You just showing up, putting in the work, and doing the income generating activities. That's the only thing that matters. It doesn't matter if you're super strong in the gym or if you're meditating all day long or if you have like the perfect diet or the perfect mindset. Like none of that stuff actually matters unless you actually put in the work. So there's levels to it. Like obviously that stuff is gonna help when you have your work dialed in, when you're doing like when you're good at the stuff you're doing and you're putting in like your 6, 8, 10 hours of day of like working and like doing the income generating activities. And then you add on like you improve your diet or you improve your mindset and things like that. It's always gonna help, and it's probably gonna take you to the next level. If you're making 10K per month, if you wanna get to like your first 12K or 15K, it's gonna help. But if you're not making money right now online and you wanna start making money online, or if you're making like 5K in like an in-person job and you wanna get freedom and start traveling and things like that, none of these things are gonna get you there. Doesn't matter how much of these things you implement. I'm sorry to tell you, and you're probably gonna get triggered by this because I would react the same way 2 years ago. But like the reality is it's not gonna get you there. I've seen people that have shitty routines and crazy weird habits, but they're just like putting in the work, they're doing the income generating activities, and because of that, they're making money. That's what matters, you know? So that's really like what I want you to take away from this video is like realize that you can just have the most fucked up routine. You could be benching like 40 kilos, you know, you can literally be the weakest person in the gym, but still make the most money. And at the end of the day, you have to realize that like the stuff that actually matters isn't you making, or isn't you being strong in the gym and like being, like that stuff is not really gonna change your life. What's gonna change your life the most, unless you're super overweight, unless your life like completely sucks right now and you're in super bad shape, unless that is you, the thing that's actually gonna change your life is not benching 20 kilos more or like meditating a bit more or like dialing your routine a bit more. The thing that's gonna change your life is learning how to make money online and how to actually start having a life of freedom, because doing that you can free up more time to work out. You can start doing cooler things in your life. You can start traveling instead of just being in your parents' house, or like living where you're living right now, and just like going to the gym and back and living a boring life. You can start actually doing and experiencing life and having fun if you do that. And that's ultimate. It is for me. I'm talking from my own experience. That's what matters to me, is just being able to have a fun life and like experience life. And the way to get there is by actually learning how to like make money online and getting freedom. The way I did it, if you're wondering, is I got into high ticket remote sales. In my opinion, it's the most simple and most easiest thing to do to start making money online, because you don't need to start a business. You don't need to have a lot of capital to put into it. It's not very complex like drop shipping or like e-commerce. You basically just focus on sales. Like, it's one of the most fundamental skills that's been around for hundreds of years. And you just do it in an industry that's up and coming, that's booming right now, the e-learning online industry. You work for a business and you can scale to 10K per month. I scaled it pretty quickly. It took around 4 months for me to scale from 0 to my first 10K doing this. So that's what I did, and that's also why I teach a group of guys inside of my community as well. So if you're interested in that, you can click the top link and get access to my mentors, get access to myself, and get help to get into this. That's what we do inside of there. We give people a lot of hands-on support, coaching, hand-holding, really everything you need to crush it in the space, and access to the exact same guys that helped me get into this in the first place. So you can click the link in the bio if you're interested in that. If not, no worries either way. Don't need to dig into that if you're not interested in getting sales. So let me know what you think in the comments. If you agree with this, if you experience this yourself, if you're also drop a comment how much you bench press. I'm curious to know how much you bench press right now. I'll let you guys know my PR was 100 kilos back in multiple years ago, 5-6 years ago. I did that, hit 100 kgs, and then I just gave up on bench press and I stopped doing it. So that's a fun side note. But anyway, so let me know in the comments how much you bench press, and leave me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next video. So subscribe so you don't miss it, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Ciao.